Johnny Ness! Johnny Ness! Johnny Ness! Johnny Ness! Johnny Ness!
Dude, how funny does Bjorn look now?
Dude, he scares me. He legitimately looks like he belongs in a mental
Is
hospital.
my Johnny Gomes comparison accurate?
Yeah, it was. Definitely was accurate. He just literally looks like he belongs in some institution.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how his mom is letting him live in his house. A, on his face, and B, with that shaved head.
Yeah.
Because I remember freshman year, he was like, I got to get a haircut before I go home. My mom won't make me dinners with my long hair.
I remember that. Yeah, you gotta get. Dude, how do you remember everything?
I don't know, dude. I got a fucking wild memory. I'm walking right across from Peter Paws.
I think that's Union Ave, yeah.
And he goes, got to get a haircut or else my mom won't make, I was like, what? What a statement, dude.
Yeah. Bringing up fake IDs, that was a wild time.
Wild time.
So exhilarating, looking like a 17-year-old, being a 17-year-old, walking into a liquor store and buying $60 of booze just because I know now they scan every single ID no matter what you look like. But
I think they scanned it. Mine scanned back in the day. It was like a really good fake
like the
ID.
black box. They threw it in the heavy duty
Yep.
black box.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
What does it scan? I've always wondered that.
Just probably like some barcode to see if it's legit or not.
I just remember this dude was like, "Oh, it's like $20 extra because they scan." I was like,
Yeah, sign me up. It's like basically getting insurance.
"Here's $120. I'm a senior in high school. What else am I gonna spend it on?"
Wait, yours was from Maine?
Yeah.
Mine was from Anderson, South Carolina. Shout out.
See, that's the thing, and who the hell in mass is gonna be from South Carolina?
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, why would you ever?
I think I used my grandparents' address.
So funny.
Just because I knew it off rip
Yeah.
And dude, that was a sick ID.
I know.
Never got questioned.
I need to
And then I got detained at this one concert because everybody was using their fake IDs summer after senior year. And I was like, I'm not that dumb. I'm not going to use it at a concert. I know mad heads get arrested for this shit. I'll just sneak vodka in. So whatever, I did. And I wore my baseball sliding shorts. So I had a water bottle in that little cup pocket, money, sucked all the air out, got in, perfect.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, fuck, I'm going to order a Pepsi. This will be perfect. Just pour up, sip on it. We're chilling.
Yeah, Pepsi vodka.
Yeah, fuck it. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, high school, it didn't matter.
There's a huge crackdown, undercover cops, everywhere. And this one girl working was like, you might want to leave, undercover cops coming. I was like, no, I got a Pepsi. I'm chilling. Turns out there's another white kid with brown hair who looked like me, who got his taken. So one cop was behind the counter, and another cop came up and grabbed me. And I was like, what? And then he was pointing the cop in the back. He was like, is this him? And I was like, fuck, dude. We pregame on the party bus out there. I was like, fuck, dude. Oh, no. And they took me away. They asked to see my Virginia ID. I gave it to them. I got led out. Two cops go to the where they're posted up, and there's a kid in the back of the squad car. He had 4 blunts. So he was toast for that. He was absolutely toast for that. Then I see Jordan's ID on the hood or the trunk of the car. My buddy Jordan, who we had just seen getting pulled away. And then I see this motherfucking kid, this whack ass kid that I knew. His name was Jeff Antitomaso. Oh, this kid was so whack. He went to this one high school, a rival high school, across town, the white high school. I went to the pretty ghetto high school, and he would leave his high school during the middle of the day to come chill at my high school with a couple of people that I hung out with, but like I wouldn't really consider them friends because I was just really friends with them because I went to school with them. Wouldn't chill with them outside of school. So he would come chill with them. I was like, dude, this motherfucker is so whack for doing this. Like, and I would like my boys like Peter, Lucas, and Jordan. They would always tease me. They'd be like, "Oh, dude, your man's Jeff. Like, that's your fucking boy, dude." I see his fucking ID on the back of the car. I was so pissed. I was so heated when I saw that. And then two cops are still standing there, right? They call like somebody back there. Like I was wearing a very distinct shirt. You know my African shirt with
Yeah, of course.
the animal print that I wore for Springfest one year.
Yeah.
That was my like excuse. I was like, yo, like ladies selling beer, like you've never seen this shirt before, right? You would remember. And she was like, yeah, I would remember. Elephants are my favorite animal. I was like, thank you. Like, officer, listen to her. I wasn't trying to buy anything. I got my Pepsi. Here you go. Like, try it, whatever.
Yeah.
And then, but I still got taken away. And then they were bringing me back after they figured out that it wasn't me who like tried to use a fake.
Mm-hmm.
And the one cop was like leading me back to the concert. He goes, "It's your lucky day." And I was like, "Nah, it's my smart day."
Oh, what?
I don't know why I said that. I was maybe like I was definitely like buzzed at that point and like wore off. But
smart day.
What a response, dude! They could have easily booked me for like.
Oh, you said that out loud?
Yeah. Or like kind of muttered it. He definitely heard me, and like I had like a crush or like a decompressed bottle in my. Like I could have gotten fucked, honestly, but.
Yeah, that's absurd, dude.
And then you know the story about me almost getting arrested blackout on your birthday in Virginia. That was
crazy. And you were pissing in the fountain, or like you lost your shoe or something.
yeah. No, I dove into a fountain. I dove into a fountain at like 2 a.m. I get picked up by the cops at like 4:30. I was wandering around the neighborhood screaming for 2 hours with
you were doing that like a year ago in Manhattan. I have fucking video evidence. You FaceTimed me. You were so lost. You took the subway north instead of south. And then you were just like fucking, you did that like multiple times.
That's when I ended up in the Bronx, right?
Yeah. And you
Took
were
a
just
$70
walking
Uber
around
back home.
screaming. And I was like, dude, get in the cab. You're going to get fucking mugged.
I'm surprised, dude. I've gotten pretty fucked up in New York, and like one time I got my debit card stolen. This was the sketchiest thing I did. I like left this bar. I see these two dudes like rolling blunts, or like they're obviously selling weed like next to a bodega. I'm like, yo, I'll match you guys. And one guy is like, yeah, like he's like super friendly. Like, yeah, for sure. Like I don't have anything, but I'll like throw $20 on a blunt. And then I was like, oh fuck, I don't have any cash. And then his friend was so pissed at me that I didn't have any cash. He was like, man, let's like. He was pretty hostile, not like extremely hostile, but like it seemed like he wanted to. I don't know, take advantage of me being drunk, right? And the one friend's like, no, this kid's like, you know me when I'm like decently buzzed. I'm like, they're pretty talkative, and like I'm talking to all these dudes, like pretty down to earth guys. So talking to these guys for a while, and the one guy's like, fuck it, man, just buy blunt wraps and like we'll smoke you out. So I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
Go into the bodega, take my card out of my wallet, buy the wraps, put my card back not in my wallet, like in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And then these dudes end up smoking me out like probably like 2:30. Nah, maybe not even that late, like 1-2 o'clock in the middle of New York. I think it was probably like Greenwich Village area. And like we're just smoking blunts in the middle of the street, which is reckless as hell, first of all. And then like I got really twisted, don't know what happened, just couldn't find my debit card. Had to cancel my Uber. And then that was the night I ended up sleeping on my steps.
And your dad came out the next morning.
Yeah, looking for the paper.
Son.
Dude, that was so fucked. I got home and like I was like, well, I don't have my keys. This is fucked. And the doorbell didn't work at that point because this was probably like end of August. We moved in early August. Doorbell didn't work at that point. So I'm like, well, I banged on the door, nothing. So I'm fucked. What do I do? Just sit here. funny thing is, there's a couple Airbnbs on my street. So at like 4:35, the sun was rising. I see these like tourists coming down with suitcases, and they're just like looking at me. I'm just like trying to sleep on the steps. Like, what the fuck is going on with this kid? Half an hour later, the paper comes. I'm like, oh, thank God, something to do, because my phone's dead at this point.
You were reading the newspaper.
So reading the newspaper, I don't know how far I get into it, and then also I hear the door. I'm like, thank God. I look up at my dad. He's like, good morning.
That's all time. That is so fucking funny. Look, funny guy. Funny guy, huh? Dude, remember when we used to say blackout artist all the time?
Oh, dude, we were such blackout artists.
Dude, I haven't had any like huge fails like that. I feel like
I've had a good amount.
I'm like, and my point being, I don't think I'm like a blackout artist. Like I get home safe.
Look how drunk my friend Ben Handler is right now. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. We were separated 2 hours ago. Asked him to bring me 2 slices of pizza. 2 slices of pizza with only 4 bites taken. Let's go!
Oh, definitely blackout artist, because I finessed that situation so hard. Dead phone. I don't know how I got home. I'm like a month, maybe a month and a half in this city at this point.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah.
I don't know how I'm finding my way home. I don't know anything. New York's massive. Yeah. Somehow I get home, and this is on multiple occasions. Like one time I blacked back in a bodega, blacked back out, blacked back in, walking around a corner. I had a dozen eggs in my bag. I had 2 different kinds of fucking cheese. I had hummus and then like a panini.
Like a bagel. You had like a bagel or some shit.
Yeah, black back out, black back in. I'm still walking around this same block.
Dozen eggs.
Trying to find the Subway. There are cracked eggs in the bag. I don't know what's going on. This is like the first weekend I go out in New York. And like the only person I know that's living in the city yet is Pete Cohen. And so I hit him up. I'm like, yo, let's go out. A couple of friends from work that are going out. Like we meet up with them. He's like, all right, what do you want to drink? I'm like, why don't we get like some seltzer and vodka, make like vodka sodas, whatever. Pete gets spiked seltzers, White Claws, and vodka. Oh, so we drink half, pour vodka in the rest of the half.
Yeah.
And then thinking that we're going to be all right. No.
That's a bad assumption.
Recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace for disaster. All right, sir. Let me tell you a couple, 2-3 things about a pepperoni pizza, all right? First of all, there's not just one shape. You know what I mean by that? There's a circle, there's a square, and there's a round pepperoni, okay? You take what you want, and you take the slice, and then you eat it. There is no such thing as a slice or a circle or a pizza pepperoni, okay?
Yo, I got a call coming in. It's the ocean.